They had films that they showed us.
The United States forces are waging bacteriological warfare in Korea and northeast China.
My germination took place on the 27th of March, 1952, and it was a VT germination.
Whenever they let me write home, I wrote in the letters that I told my mother that the Chinese was treating me fine.
They did get petitions signed. For that matter, I even signed one of them.
This was the thing that they wanted to hear, so that then was able to get some food.
Ultimately, the men were very, very much given to taking part in this program, not necessarily out of any anti-patriotic feelings for America, but the need to survive.
Most of the 149 American POWs are home free, but for a few, flown in great secrecy to a U.S. Army hospital, it's not over yet. Major Siegel was on that plane, so was Vernon Warren.
They had 21 of us, and they said we had been brainwashed. And I didn't know what the heck they was talking about, being brainwashed at the time, but we didn't even get a chance to even go buy a soda.
To my knowledge, this was not a special group of egregious collaborators with the enemy, and it did not make sense to me that they were sent to Valley Forge.
At Valley Forge Hospital, the press is on the verge of a dangerous assumption. But the men have not bought the communist bill of goods.
Then Private Rogers Herndon and Corporal Vernon Warren speak for all the mistakenly suspected men.
Did you undergo systematic communist indoctrination?
We did.
Was it compulsory?
It wasn't compulsory, but it was highly recommended.
I felt betrayed. I went to Korea. I laid my life on the line for my country. And then when I came back feeling like treated like something that been left outside for so long, I just felt outraged about it.
For the POWs not at Valley Forge, redemption is immediate. Donald Legay gets a hero's welcome.
Aloha from hula girls resounding in their ears. They go for a rest and checkup before the flight to the United States mainland.
At the airport in Frisco, I got a call from Gary Moore's show. I got a secret. They asked me if I would go on the show.
I've Got a Secret, starring Gary Moore.
All right, now, sir, if you will whisper your secret to me, at the same time, we will reveal it to the folks at home.
My, that was quite a reception from the audience. Was it, by any chance, an honor that you received?
Not specifically stated in the secret.
Not, I wouldn't say exactly an honor.
Is there a title connected with this?
No.
No?
$10 down, $70 to go. Mr. Henry Morgan.
I ought to say right away that as soon as you sat down, we heard the applause. We knew it was something good or very much worthwhile. Were you one of the fellows that just has been exchanged?
Henry, you have got it.
If POWs were good showbiz, communism was not. On April 9th, the baseball club known as the Cincinnati Reds announced it wanted to be known as the Cincinnati Redlegs. Obviously, the team did not wish to be mistaken for a bunch of commies. However, considering the club's official name was not Redlegs, but Red Stockings, one wonders what else the team did not wish to be mistaken for. Come back to the spring of 1953 to Ethel, Mary, Marty, and yes, the mountain.
He drives a real shafty convertible. He really has it. Oh, when he looks at me, I get, squishy.
Welcome back to the spring of 1953. Modern design is all the rage this season. This is something called a Bertoia chair, very big. Bermuda shorts are very big. Some men even wear them to the office below their jackets and ties. L&M Cigarettes has perfected the alpha cellulose filter tip, just what the doctor ordered, end quote. Dangerous assumption. Robert Abplanalp has just introduced a little plastic valve that makes the aerosol spray can cheaper to make and difficult to avoid. Mixed blessing. And Major League Baseball has come to network television, with Dizzy Dean taking more liberties with the English language than he ever did with Mel Ott. And what's all that?
Now tell me, what's that, baby, what's that? 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 What's that under my bed? What's that, baby? What's that? 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 What's that, baby? What's that?
Come on. I want you to meet a great new star. The new 1953 Chevrolet. See the USA in your Chevrolet. America's asking you to call. Performance is sweeter, nothing can beat her. Life is completer in a Chevy. So make a date today to see the USA. See it in your Chevrolet.
Or watch it on your RCA. Coming to a TV set near you this spring, Major League Baseball, Superman, and sappy songs.
I know I'd go from right
In that wonderful moment, something happened to my heart.
No other love have I. Only my love for you.
We loved Lucy. Lucille Ball, too. And when Lucille got pregnant, so did Lucy. Why not? If art could imitate life, so could TV. And so could a brand new magazine. Marty Lewis, West Coast editor of TV Guide, whose first issue appeared that April.
I said, Lucy just gave birth to a baby. We're giving birth to a magazine. What would you think of the idea of putting Lucy's baby on our first cover? And I said, Desi, we're going to put the baby on the first cover of TV Guide magazine.
Anything is better than that. Come on, I'll do it. I'll do it.
He said, oh, no, you're not. He says, you can't have it. We promised the exclusive to Life magazine.
When the wind blows the gray.
I said, Desi, what do you want to do, get me fired before I start? He opened his desk drawer and pulled out some transparencies, and he says, I'll be right back, which gave me time enough to pick the transparency I wanted. It wasn't long after we came out with our cover, Scooping Life, when they called Desi to complain. And he says, I didn't give it to him. I don't know how they got it. And he told the truth. He didn't give it to me. I stole it.
And Ford stole the ratings, with the help of a couple of Broadway pros. It was Ford's 50th anniversary extravaganza and the only time two networks, NBC and CBS, broadcast the same entertainment program at the same time. It starred Ms. Mary Martin, Ms. Ethel Merman.
Business I know. You get word before the show has started that your favorite uncle died at dawn. And top of that, your pa and ma have parted. Broken heart, but you go on. There's no people like show people.
It's like two horses in tandem. You went, and you just started and you never stopped. It was, and you could feel it in the audience. You had a live audience, too. And no chance to do it again, ever. Merman and I learned this duet together. She was singing, I Get a Kick Out of You. I stood behind her, just looking at her with such joy to be performing with her.
Merman on Martin? She's okay, if you like talent.
I'm sure that if I took even one sniff, that would bore me terrifically. Yet I get a kick out of you.
It just was a special period that I'm very happy and feel very fortunate to have been a part of at the beginning of television.
And my daddy, he treats it so well.
Television didn't need Martin and Merman to drive Hollywood gaga.